probably couched at 0 though. I knew in my heart and my soul that I was going all the way up to Cheech and Chong's fucking penthouse as an unwilling and unexpected guest for an undetermined amount of time. As things stand right now, I don't even live in the building. I'm from out of town and I sometimes commute into the city. Oh, it's a Friday night. Oh, we should go get drinks in the city. That's what I'm operating on. I know that I'm on a timer. Most edibles take about 45 minutes to an hour before they kick in. But I know that I've taken this edible about 10 to 15 minutes prior, which means, math, I've got about 45 minutes before this edible hits me and I die. Although other things can affect this, such as being on an empty stomach, which I was. My first thought was that I need to make myself throw up, because if I can get rid of as much of this edible as possible, I could potentially that I was about to experience. So I stumble over to the bathroom and I start to gag, and I'm trying to make myself throw up, but I've never made myself throw up before. I don't know how to do it. So the next step is that I got Carson on his phone looking up how-tos on WikiHow on how to make myself throw up, and then Cooper's in the kitchen and he's making cups of salt water for me to chug, because apparently if you chug salt water it helps with the throwing up process. I'm not sure how true that was. It just ended up with me just throwing up a bunch of pinkish salt water. So I can't speak for its effectiveness, but there you go. And I'm pretty sure since the Nerds Rope was sort of a candy, sugar-based food, it was really easy for my stomach to digest it really fast. So I'm pretty sure if I hadn't thrown it up within maybe 5 minutes, there really wasn't that much that I could do from there. So by the time I was done throwing up, some food that we had ordered earlier arrived, and Cooper basically advised me that the best thing that I could really do for myself would be to just fill my now completely empty stomach. From this point on, all I could really do was buckle up, strap in, and get ready for the fucking high of a lifetime. God bless my soul. So I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of what this high was like. It wasn't fun. I also have some video footage that Cooper took, so link to his channel in the description. Once I kind of came to terms with the fact that I was going to have to ride out this high no matter what, I decided to give myself a home base. Just somewhere where I could ground myself and not really need to worry about moving around or anything. I found myself a nice armchair, and I sat myself down there and prepared for the ride of a lifetime. The first thing that happened was a classic weed symptom, which is cotton really, really dry. So I was pretty much just constantly drinking water. I remember starting to get colder. And the Misfits, they had a room where they just had a bunch of extra merch laid out where they could just give that to friends and stuff while they were in LA. And I kind of just walked in there and just threw on one of the sweatshirts and then just went back to my home base and sat down. And I was wondering for myself if that cold symptom that I was experiencing was real. I did research on the symptoms that I was experiencing, and this was something that actually happens. Informally, it's referred to as weed chills. The THC literally lowered my internal body temperature, so I actually was getting cold. Another thing that happened, and I think this also might have been a symptom of being cold, but I started getting shaky. And it's really funny the way that I described that when I was high, and I actually have video footage of that right here. Welcome back to the vlog. It's gotten worse, friends.
Hey.